To stay on with us as we shift our focus to some more news that's coming in. President Vladimir Putin has made a surprise visit to Russia's Zapad joint military drills with Belarus on its last stay. Putin has said that 25 foreign delegations have participated in the strategic exercise. Putin has also said that 100,000 troops have taken part in the drills. Listen in.
Для участия в мероприятиях учения 2025 прибыло 25 иностранных делегаций, из них 16 государств направили представителей, а 6 прислали воинские контингенты для участия в мероприятиях в рамках стратегического. Мероприятия проходят на 41 полигоне. Участие принимает 100 тысяч военнослужащих. Задействовано будет, и уже задействуется, около 10 тысяч систем вооружения, техники.
Kremlin has also said that Iran, India and other Russian allies from Asia and Africa had joined the Russia-Belarus joint drills. Earlier, US officers also made a surprise visit to the drills. The Belarus Defense Ministry has said that the drills were observed by representatives of 23 countries, including 3 NATO members, US, Turkey and Hungary. Russia and Belarus began the Zapad 2025 exercise at training grounds in both countries on September 12th. The exercises have concluded on September 16th. The Russian Defense Ministry has said that Zapad joint strategic exercise aims to improve military command and coordination in the event of an attack on either Russia or Belarus. Major General Dr. Rajan Kochar is still with us on the broadcast. Sir, over to you to help us understand what you make of these joint exercises that are taking place.
Interesting, because you see the timing is very important. The timing and this, if it was a joint exercises are normally a routine affair, which happens with all countries. India also takes part with Russian army or the US army. But the timing of this present exercise is also coinciding with the exercises being conducted by the NATO countries. In Poland and Romania, we have seen a few days back a similar kind of exercise was being done by the NATO nations trying to test their interoperability in case of event of a war with Russia. So for Russia to be doing this exercise at this point of time, and especially with the 23 countries as you mentioned, is a very important strategic signaling to the NATO countries that we are also ready. We are also properly tasked, and we know exactly to do what to do in case event of NATO trying to plan any kind of a misadventure against the Russians. And you see, one important aspect, as we are now seeing the closeness of this counterbalance force to the United States. We are seeing China aligning with Russia. We are seeing Iran also coming into, and for the first time, we are seeing Pakistan being invited as an observer state. So all these alignments are also very important to notice and important to understand that why these countries are aligning with the Russian bloc as a counter to the US influence. And this Zapad exercise, one more important aspect which has to be understood of this Zapad exercise is the nuclear dimension, because this exercise is focusing on nuclear scenarios and how the armies need to cope up in terms of offensive and defensive capability. So I think this is a strong messaging, signaling being done by Russia
Right.
to America and to the NATO countries in carrying out this exercise at this point of time.
All right, sir. With that, I'd like to thank you for joining us on NewsX World.